What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother was a makeup lover, of course. I'm very excited for today's video because I'm going to be using quite a few new goodies that I have received in PR over the course of, when I was kind of just like MIA over summer. No. My daughter likes to get in the trash, and there's baby wipes in there from me doing my makeup, and she wants to chew on them. So that's not gonna happen. I'm going to be doing the eyes, the base, the lips. We're doing the whole shebang today, and I'm so excited. Yeah, just lots of new goodies I'm gonna be playing with, trying out, and a little sneak peek preview. So don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I'll do an up close of my eyeshadow look for you guys. That way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And if you're curious about the products that I used to achieve this makeup and how I did it, definitely keep on watching. My brows look so good. So good. I got a little PR package. Sorry, I'm getting some tape for my eyes. I got a little PR package from Subtl Stack. It's either Subtl, I think it's Subtl Stack Makeup. Which I'm going to be doing my base with their little stack that they sent me. And then they also sent over their Brow BFF 3-in-1 Eyebrow Enhancer. This one is in dark brown. So you have the spoolie, the pencil, and the brow gel all in one. And that is what I used to do my brows today. They look so good. You know what I should do too? I'm going to do two. I got this little e.l.f. tint for the lips and cheeks. Now, I would never stain tint my cheeks. But for like a little popsicle lip, yes ma'am. This one's in the shade Cherry Cola. So I'm just gonna let this soak into my lips while I do my makeup. My biggest concern with this was, is it going to dry out my lips? It actually doesn't have that like alcohol-y feeling of like sucking it in, but it definitely does dry down, but not in a way that makes me like, oh God, So cute. And we'll see if it wipes off at the end. Lots of newness set my way, okay? So Alter Ego actually sent me two separate eyeshadow palettes, the Amber Glow and the Sunlit Dreams. Look at that packaging. Like, this one's so like, and this one's just like, I don't know. This one's giving me like fall vibes. I'm in all the fall vibes, okay? I personally feel like these are very similar. There's obvious differences, but I feel like these are very, very similar. So I figured I would just do a video with one of them. And then we'll see about eventually doing a video with the other, but I'm going to go in with this one. Like this, I swatched this shade. That's going on my eyes. Like, never talk to me again. Look at that. Can you see that? How it's shifty? Yeah. That's going on the eyes. I'm actually going to start with the Maybelline Neutral color case, the neutrals, and I'm going to take this dark brown and smudge it like wing liner before I do any shadow. I would also like to note that this is already pretty dry. It's dry. Okay. I'm going to take this fine eye brush in 0.3. I did put some Plouise base down as well, like primer. But I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna blend that right in. I'm just gonna do kind of like an angled wing. I'm gonna take shade Toast, which is the darkest in the palette. No ma'am! I'm gonna take this shade Toast on a Blend Bunny B2 brush. I'm gonna go right over that shade I just put down. And then I'm gonna take a Doe Color 09 brush, and I think I'm gonna go into the shade Cinnamon right here. I'm not going to blend too much out like this way towards my temple, more so just like up into the crease. I'm gonna take shade Cozy and shade Sierra. I'm gonna mix those together because I feel like one's too light, one's too dark. Give a little mixy for a nice little happy medium. I'm gonna go right over that second shade. Ooh, why is that so nice? I'm gonna kind of go like right here with that shade as well, kind of just leaving some blank space because that's where I'm gonna go in with the shimmer, but still making sure that eyeliner is nice and blended. That's nice. And then I'm gonna take the lightest matte in the palette, which is shade Soft, on a big fluffy brush. This is a Just a Beauty brush. And I'll just take that right over the edges before I go back in and re-intensify everything. Really just soften all this up. I'm for sure gonna go in with 2 shimmers. And I think, like, I'm obviously going in with shade Nostalgia. Like, ma'am. I love that kind of like, it has like a green, burnt copper, gold. Oh, it's pretty. Never talk to me again. That's so pretty. And I think I'm going to take shade Bonfire as well. This one right here. Let me do a couple little swatches real quick. See. Because these are very similar. Oh, okay. So I swatched the 3 lightest shimmers. One's more pink, one's more gold, and one's more white base. We have pink, gold, and white. So I think I'm going to do more of like the golden one, which is shade Bliss. I really want these to be extremely vibrant, so I'm going to take some Unearthly Glimmer Grasp. My, one of my cousins, she's like an older cousin, but she watches my TikTok videos, and she was like, you always, apply your shimmers with your middle finger. So, like, I realized that I do that. I don't know why I'm the biggest finger, but I just feel like it's just so good to get in there, which I just thought that was pretty funny. So I'm trying to be more mindful of not flipping everybody off, you know? So this is shade Nostalgia. Okay, and then we'll take shade Bliss. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this liner actually looks good. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Because with the Underdark, I just run it a little bit under here so you guys can see like the kind of vibes. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get it so like sultry, but I think it looks good. I'm just kind of going with this brush to soften the tape edge further out. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh, now I just have to find some Big Daddy lashes to go with this. I was thinking of going in with the same lashes I used last time, like these ones, but now that I'm looking at how vibrant this is, I don't know if these are gonna be good enough. They're perfect. Shut up right now. Okay, couple things. I put the same, oh, okay. I put the same brown in my waterline already, so that way I didn't have to worry about that. And just look at how much it makes my eyes like so green. And then I'm gonna wipe off this tint, see how much of it comes off. Still a nice little berry color on my lips, and some did come off with a baby wipe. If I'm gonna do like a very soft base, I need my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, babe. I was using this like crazy, and then I just hadn't did my makeup for a while, and then when I did my makeup, like it just didn't get used. Like, how dare I? I feel like you can't see it too much, like, on the camera, but I feel like it's definitely very golden. I don't know, like, I'm super, like, pale. I'm gonna show you guys the stack really quickly. So, the first thing that you'll get is, like, the mirror. So, it comes with, like, a little mirror piece. And then on the bottom, it comes with a brush. And that's the top and the bottom of the stack. So they sent me an eyeshadow, concealer, bronzing balm, cream highlighter, bronzer, lip and cheek, and then a lip glaze. So when I pop the lid open, this is going to be the eyeshadow. There's a matte and a shimmer. When I have tried this before. And I did try the eyeshadow out. I just did like a quick little 10-minute makeup, and honestly, like, I looked pretty good. Like, I was very happy with the outcome of it. It's not like the most shining like shimmer, but it's definitely like super pretty. And the matte is like my skin tone pretty much. So just like a little something something. So then you twist that off and you have the concealer, the bronzing balm, the cream highlighter. I set it up in kind of like how I would do the steps. So eyeshadow, concealer, bronzer, highlighter. Well, cream highlighter. I don't really use cream highlighter, but that's how I would put a cream, is after the bronzer. And then you have the bronzer, powder bronzer, lip and cheek. Yeah, I know. That's a very berry color. And then the lip glaze. I like that better, like, for, like, the lips. But low-key, that mulberry, like, how pretty. I didn't try that yet. I might today. We'll see. But yeah, so there's no foundation. Because this is meant to be like mom makeup. Like, I need to get in and out the door. I'm gonna make a stack for my mom because I think she would love this. It's perfect for her. Everything she needs. Literally, she just does like her shimmer. She does like some concealer. A little bit of like, you know, on the lips. Like, my mom is very much so that girl, like the get in and get out vibe. So I think she would love this. I'm gonna make one for my mom. But for me, I'm going to take some of this Maybelline Skin Tint to kind of, I need more than just concealer, girl. I feel like the biggest reason why the reason why I prefer to do like some sort of foundation is because I do have a lot of redness. Like, if I touch my face a lot, it's going to turn red. So this isn't really going to cover like my freckles and stuff. And that is okay. But I do want to cover like my whole face. I'm going to go in with the bronzing balm first, I think. I think that's the journey I want to be on. I'm going to take this Sephora 47 brush. This does have shade names on it, like on the bottom of the little pot, because it is like you could refill it. Go with your heart, you know, whatever you think will work. Go with your heart on it. Very, very creamy, blending in like an absolute dream, not patchy. It's the perfect tone for my light skin. That's like a big A+ in my book. Okay, let's do the lip and cheek. I'm scared. What's this look like? First of all, low key, I think that's gonna look good. You know what I do need though? I think that's gonna look good, but I need something light to mix with that because I like a very ombre. Maybe I'll do this orangey one. Dominique Cosmetic, this one, shade Warm Peach. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm just gonna take the little e.l.f. brush with some of this and just put this right here. I feel like because it's like for the lips and cheek, I guess I kind of expect it to be like sticky, like tacky, but I'm not getting that vibe. Okay. It looks very scary, doesn't it? She's not that scary. think that lip glaze is going to be super cute too. Okay. Let's do concealer and then highlighter. Matter of fact, I'm just going to take just a little bit of this peach. Just to kind of blend the concealer and the blush together. Just like brighten it up right here. I'm going to get a brush to apply this. But which brush is the question? Which brush is going to work for this? Oh yeah. Like if I'm wearing like no makeup, this is the shade I'm going to need. I'm thinking just to use a powder to brighten instead of like, usually I would go in with a bright concealer. I think I'm just going to use a powder to brighten. So apply it with a brush and make sure it's nice and smooth and blended with a sponge. My mom needs this in her life. I think my mom would fucking love this. You just see how natural and creamy and like not cakey. Oh, shut up. I feel like it really depends on your vibe of what you're looking for when you're going into your base makeup. Everybody has different preferences, but for a like just like a go-to like soft glam, this is what I'm looking for. Like if I'm just going like, if I don't want like a full glam but I still want to look like dolled up, girl, yes. You know what, I might have to buy my sister one of this too, because she's one of those like soft glam girlies. Stop it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set my face with the Beauty Bakerie Flour setting powder, and then I'm gonna go like to brighten with the MCOBeauty Miracle Flawless pressed powder. So let's do that and see how it looks set down, because I feel like that's gonna be like a real test there. I didn't go in with cream highlighter. I don't use cream highlighters. I think that's why I forgot. Now I'm gonna go in with the bronzer here. Oh yeah, let's swatch that cream highlighter. Oh. It seems a bit dark to me, on me. But maybe this. And then stack that eyeshadow on top, like if I were gonna do, if I was gonna use this as eyeshadow. I mean, yeah, that was correct. Yeah, those definitely go together. I feel like that highlighter is definitely too dark for my skin tone. But again, I'm not mad at it. That was cute. It was cute. I would definitely wear that like on my eyes, but I don't think I would wear that on my face. So I'm glad I kind of skipped that one. Let's do bronzer. I have this Plouise. My baby's in my arms. He's your head. This shade right here. It's kind of like mulberry, kind of. I don't know why I questioned that. I'm going to set the darker portion with that, and then I'll set the front of my cheek with the H&B one. I'm taking this Doll Beauty brush for the darker shade. Still very glowy, even like under the setting powder. Which I don't know how oily skin peeps would feel about that, so just keep that in mind. Be mindful of that. I'm going to take the Glamlite X Mikayla Highlighter. I just thought it would go with like a more neutral color, but you know I like my highlighters. So. Ma'am? No! I still need to do under my eyes, which I'm just going to smoke the same shades on top and bottom. But I'm going to take this Maybelline Lifter liner in the shade Let's Bounce. Okay, I'm going to top it off with the shade Stone. These are my absolute favorite pair of earrings, and it's been so long since I've been able to wear them, but I figured since the hair's going to be up, I was like, yeah, let's whip out the dangly sun and the moon. I think I do have quite a bit to say about the products that I used for this makeup today, just the makeup in general. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of having like my hair pulled back, but genuinely the star of the show is actually the makeup, and it's like it just all needs to be on display, and I'm so happy with this. Like, it's so good. First things first, the Alter Ego Sunlit Dreams eyeshadow palette. I believe these palettes are $22. I know that it is already available. This particular palette, it was all I thought it was going to be and more. That shimmer, it just really just elevated everything to the next level. I think this is probably one of my favorite Alter Ego palettes that I've tried. I feel like the biggest difference between this eyeshadow palette and then their Amber Glow eyeshadow palette, which is this one right here, is one, I feel like this one's a little bit more lighter and softer. Oops, I almost just dropped that. I feel like the packaging definitely matches the vibes inside, where I feel like this one's a little bit more I feel like this one's a little bit more cool toned and darker, which is definitely more my vibe. So if I had to pick between these two, I definitely would pick the Sunlit Dream. But I think if you love a more soft glam, I think you would definitely like this one, the Amber Glow. I'm very, very pleased with this one. And then I just kind of wanted to talk about the Subtl Stack products. I used the brow pencil, this specific brow pencil, in my last video. So essentially how I use this is I just kind of brushed my brows out with the spoolie, and then I actually filled it in with the pencil. And then after my brows were filled in, I went in with the brow gel. The brow gel is pretty good. It's not like overly sticky. You're not getting that kind of like laminated effect, but it's brushing the hairs and placing them and like keeping them where you place them, which is literally what you need in a brow gel. And I think my brows look so freaking good. Ooh, girl, my brows look so, so good. I would definitely repurchase this. I'm going to see how long it lasts. I got to look at the price point of it. I think this might have been like $25-ish. I'm not totally sure. I want to see how long the brow gel lasts compared to the pencil side of it, all the details, you know, but I think this is definitely like 3-in-1, like a definitely mommy product. Throw it all in your bag and go. I love that. The Subtl Stack, as far as everything else goes, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised at how much I love this base. Like, it looks so good. Very much like medium coverage. I was able to do like the concealer. It feels like a definite like light to medium coverage. Perfect. Covered up my under eye circles. It's not heavy, cakey. It doesn't feel greasy. I want to see how this lasts. I think the products I'll get the least use out of is definitely the eyeshadow and the cream highlighter, just because this is the kind of eyeshadow that I like to go for. Even on like very subtle makeup days, I don't think that I'll get much use out of these two particular shades. But I mean, I'm not mad at it, you know? The concealer is so far a very nice formula. I think the shade is absolutely perfect for my skin tone. Same thing with the bronzing balm and the bronzer. I think they are perfect for my skin tone. I love how the lip and cheek, it's very like dewy. I really do like that vibe. It's not sticky. It's set in place. It didn't lift anything up, which is kind of like a concern. Like for me, when I think of like balmy products, I think that's gonna pick it up, which I did not get any of that. So, and then I was very pleasantly surprised because that's like a really dark shade and it blended out beautifully. I'm very happy with that. If I would have known how sexy this makeup was going to be, I would have curled my hair, but I already put gel in my hair to slick it back. So, but yeah, I would definitely do like curly hair with this look. But yeah, she's a vibe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're going to go out and ahead. Roll the clip.